Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Since I couldn't sleep, I've been up for about 4 hours now. I decided to go ahead and make this video that I've been thinking about making, but was a little, off about it. But hey, if you don't like it, you can give me a thumbs down. So here it is. I hope you do enjoy it and give me a thumbs up though. I know that so many people are outraged about Candace Owens and Kanye West wearing the White Lives Matter sweaters or shirts. But did you guys ever stop to think about why he did this? I'm going to let you listen to some things that he said in his interview because I know so many people are taking bits and pieces and there's a hate train on Kanye West right now. And yes, he does outlandish and outrageous things. And true to form of having bipolar disorder, he goes from one polar to the next in rapid succession. However, I don't think that he is in total disregard for Black people. I don't think that at all. I want you guys to listen to some excerpts from his interview with Tucker Carlson and really listen and understand that he told a lot of truth in this interview. If you have not watched the entire interview, I would suggest that you go and watch it. But I've taken parts that I think are important to show you guys that, yeah, he likes exotic women and we haven't seen him with a Black woman or a Black woman who looks like a Black woman. But I think he still gives a damn about the race, and I want you guys to hear what I hear, okay? Listen up.
Did watching COVID and the medical establishment's response to COVID over 2 years change your view?
I mean, that was a piece of it. That was a piece of it.
What did you think of that?
I mean, well, specifically, I'm going to lean into the Black condition, just for, being a Black person. We've been getting killed in hospitals for years. Grandmama don't come out. We've been getting killed with our food to start off with. We've been getting killed by police officers, every day. We've been killing each other in the streets every day. I felt like the people at the Gap knew about the school shooting that Matthew McConaughey was talking about before it even happened. It was so in sync, the information. And then I heard about it on the radio driving. And I was like, am I in the Truman Show right now? And I tell Candace she's got to watch the Truman Show. You have to watch the Truman Show.
What do you mean the people at the Gap knew about the school shooting? I think in Uvalde, Texas?
Yeah, I'm not saying that they did, but it felt so in sync. This idea of like this media rush over the 78 specific outlets that influence. Meanwhile,
so there's a coordinated message. I think that's what you said.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's the same amount of kids getting killed in Chicago every week, but there's no coordinated message about that. Yeah. Have I reached Alex Jones territory yet?
No, I think you're telling the truth.
Okay.
And that's okay if you do. So you just came from Paris Fashion Week. You just landed, and you have a lanyard still on from it, and there's a photograph on it. What is that?
It's a photograph of a baby's ultrasound.
Why is that? And that you designed that?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean?
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
Boy, so you wear it on a badge. What kind of response do you get? And good, amen, I agree.
I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
And so this next clip is Kanye. He spoke about his mother taking him away from his father and warning his father if he went to find Kanye and his mother, that she would take him away and he would never see him again, which boiled down to him not seeing him anyway. And so he spoke about that. Please go watch that part on the interview. It gives you a window into what he was thinking when he bought the house across the street or next door from Kim. And he speaks about that in this clip that I'm going to share with you, the reason why he bought that house and how the media took it and ran with it and ridiculed him for wanting to be near his children.
Because, the media ridiculed me for getting the house next door to Kim to see my children. And they even said that I was stalking her and her new boyfriend because I bought the house next door to see my children. And that's how I knew that my mom had said that to him. I said, Dad, they moved us to one of the most agreed upon to be one of the most dangerous places in the world. It's almost like they tried to kill me or something. I said, Dad, why'd you never come to get us? And that's when he told me that she was told that. There's so many things that are put in Kim's head. They bring influencers. Like, no one ever knew where Corey Gamble came from. No one in the fashion world knows where Gabby came from. These people were practically made in a laboratory, in my opinion. And one of the things that they're really good at doing is being nice and being likable. And what they do is, for people that have some form of influence, whether it's an educated black woman like my mother that became the head of the English department at Chicago State University, or whether it's the most influential white woman on the planet, being my ex-wife, they have people that are around them at all times telling them what to be afraid of. It's like not what to do or say specifically, it's what to be afraid of.
So you guys, he was talking about the things that happened between his mother and father, and he did not want to be away from his children, which is why he bought the house. This interview is packed with information. I know that Kanye can get under people's skin, but I truly believe that he loves everyone. He's not anti-black or anti-white or anti-anything. In my opinion, that's what I think. I think that sometimes he just goes all the way to the extreme. He thinks out of the box. And to be honest, when I saw the White Lives Matter shirts, I was like, he is going to get his ASS handed to him, because many people won't understand what he meant with those shirts. And the other reason why, if Kanye West had shown up by himself or with some other person, like a model wearing those White Lives Matter sweater shirts, it would have gone better. But he showed up with Candace Owens. And I don't care if you're black or white. If you're part of the Black Lives Matter corporation, if you follow that, it's not the movement in my opinion anymore, you guys, Black Lives Matter movement was a wonderful movement. And it was started because we, as Black people, are murdered far more by police than any other. But it was taken over by the Black Lives Matter Corporation. And in my opinion, I agree with Candace on that. They were enriching themselves, buying $1 million homes all over the United States. And they pushed agendas like abortion and, other things that, as if you're a Christian, you just won't agree with. So Candace Owens is a very sore personality for many people. And in my opinion, if he had not shown up with Candace, this wouldn't be such a big topic. My next video, I'm going to show you guys why he posted on Twitter about two Jewish guys, okay? It had nothing to do with the Jewish people or being anti-Semitic. There are two specific guys, and he talked about them in that interview. So that's going to be my next video later on today. I'll see you in the next video. Leave a comment about what you think of these things that I'm sharing with you from his interview.